another stream of Original Cosmic. Today, I am joined by Sean.
What's up? It's a me.
It's Mario's third brother. What was his name again?
Sponge.
I thought his name was like Geppetto or something.
Geppetto from Pinocchio.
I couldn't think of how it was pronounced. I think it was like Geppetti or something. It was like an old
Giuseppe?
dork. It was like a really old dorky bit or something.
I was thinking of the Vine Sauce bit of the
I
third
think
brother.
there's multiple like third brother Mario's videos. I
Yeah.
think there's one in Mad
Oh,
Magazine, not Mad Magazine, but the Cartoon Network game. Mad.
you mean the show? Mad?
The show Cartoon Network's Mad is what I
Yeah,
meant to
yeah, I
say.
remember that show.
Yeah, it was pretty good. So speaking of Cartoon Network, we're playing Jumping Fan because I said I'd stream it if they had Metroid Prime 4 at the
Great segue.
at the the Nintendo presentation,
So what the hell is
Nintendo
that thing called?
presents
The Nintendo thing? Yeah.
the Nintendo Direct. I kind of started just joking about it because I couldn't think there for a minute, but yeah, I actually did 100% this game recently, like just in the last week. But let's go ahead and start a new game.
Let's go. I
All
mean, or is
progress will be lost. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here.
it
Here's the
had to be
plot of the
here
game.
when you're had
Jake
to be here when
says,
you're streaming
Finn, the
this
Ice
game.
King, has kidnapped the princess. Schmauzow, says Finn. And Jake says he's taking her to his fortress in Frozen Land. And Finn's like, how do we get there? And Jake's like, I got it. Time to kick some serious butt. And
Oh
he's going to kick
yeah.
Finn. He's going to kick Finn into the side of a mountain. So
I
hey, this is a real classic game. I'm not sure if you can see it, Sean. Do you have the other
I
tab?
can. The stream is behind. I'm still on the story thing.
Yeah, well,
Very
you're not too
interesting.
behind, but
Oh yeah, this is one of these games, one of these launching games.
yeah, I love these launching games.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
really
that's a
cool.
real that's a classic Flash game genre, and it's like only in Flash games.
Yeah, it's really
I
cool.
need to like I need to review one of these at some point from this genre. Well, I did the closest I did is I talked about Punt the Pooch in the Garfield video, which is like Garfield's version of this type of game.
Yeah, I kicked Finn. It says butt kick, but I don't think I was a butt. I think I was just him kicking. Uh, with the
Oh yeah, Punt the
bye.
Pooch didn't have an upgrade system though. That's what a lot of these have. That probably would have
Yeah,
been
I
more
love the
interesting with
upgrade
that.
system. It makes it so much better.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's go ahead and
Look at him.
So the reason why we're playing without sound is just that I just don't think it would be as interesting with I lost my train of thought. I just don't think it would be good with sound because I
The
feel
the
like
music
it'll
is too
get
repetitive.
annoying after a while. It's not a repetitive song. I listened to it for an hour the other day, but
Yeah.
it's pretty good. It's like Adventure Time music, but I thought maybe someone would can you check on the chat real quick?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. We're talking to
Nothing yet.
nobody.
Yeah, baby.
So these clouds can bounce Finn. I think you get an achievement if you there's multiple achievements in this game. You get them for
Hmm.
stuff like bouncing on 5 clouds at a time. There's no marshalling achievements though. You might have seen that she was in my backpack because you can. I'm assuming Jake calls her up and he's like, "Hey, can you you know, kick Finn around? Just beat the shit out of him with your base every time he flies by you." There's actually a bunch of marshlands in the sky because pass by a couple of them. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can I forgot what I was doing already. I gotta kick him while he's in the sky. There we go. Marston kicked him. Finn goes through a lot of pain in this game. He is like dedicated, man.
Yeah, like dude, he's going through so much for our entertainment.
He could just like not start over every time he gets kicked.
Why doesn't he just start walking?
Well, yeah, there's that too. They've done that all the time, and look at how fast Jake is in this game. He's like keeping up with Finn, which kind of defeats the purpose.
You know what? Yeah.
Fucking, this is just something Jake fantasizes about, kicking the shit out of Finn. He is voiced by Bender from Futurama.
I didn't watch that much Adventure Time, but I'm sure that is completely true.
What? That he's voiced by Bender from Futurama?
No, that
Bender the drunk.
Jake fantasizes about kicking Finn.
Did you know there was it was a cut scene, but in the actual storyboard, Jake is. No, let me rephrase that. So like, there's this episode where Jake wants Finn to tell him a bedtime story because he's sick. Jake is sick, and Finn needs to tell him a good bedtime story. It's not a bedtime story. It's more like just he's sick. He's a brat. So
You know.
so Finn almost gets killed. Actually, he gets his consciousness almost like put into the earth in a weird way. It was like morbid. And so Jake in the original draft was there was going to be a big reveal where he was actually just uh he wasn't sick at all. He was just playing with his dolls, and he didn't want Finn to find out. It was really kind of a dick move. They gave him for
Mhm.
Bender, you know. It would be like a bad episode of Futurama or something. Actually, I don't know. It depends on the execution, but um,
You know.
well, this game is capturing
You know
my
how it is.
cursor because I didn't forgot to set whether or not to have it the cursor.
Doesn't this game have a custom cursor, or do you have like a custom
No, it's a
cursor
custom cursor
in the game, or just like on your
in the
computer?
game.
Okay.
The
Well, then
game
it would
has its
always.
own custom cursor.
Well, then the game would always capture that. There's no way to not capture that if it's a custom
Oh, I,
cursor.
I had to think about it a minute. I'm trying to multitask here. Should I turn
I
on the
see.
music just for a little while? Is anyone gonna care?
I don't think anyone's gonna care. It's like quiet enough.
Yeah, it's actually really quiet music. It's like one thing I really liked about Adventure Time was the next time on. Well, not the next time on.
Mm.
That's like an anime thing, but
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
yeah. There were always these Cartoon Network things where like they would talk about the next episode and shit.
Mm.
And one time they Cannonball Speed. That's a good achievement. So one time, no, not one time. It was like a bunch of times, but they would always like end with gosh, what was it again? They would have these like commercials telling you to watch the next Adventure Time. They would always have this really cool music that reminded me of Crystals. I'm trying to multitask here. I'm trying to do gaming. Should we talk about Flashpoint a minute, even though no one's here?
I love Flashpoint. I can talk about Flashpoint.
Yeah, it's like an archive of all the old Flash games that you can't play anymore without it.
Yes.
You know
I
whether or
use
not to buy
Flashpoint.
this Marceline upgrade. I think I should wait for the Comet because the Comet really helps. It's like the best upgrade besides just making Jake kick better and kick more. Because you can buy more kicks. They're not as strong as the first one, obviously. So usually what I did the other day was I would like use up all the kicks before I even got to the first bounce. And that can be helpful, but it depends. But you don't want to be bouncing too many times without using the kick. I think I don't know. Anyway, because it gets really chaotic later on. You like Finn goes into space and stuff. It's really funny. He puts on a
Mm.
little helmet. There we go. We got the comet upgrade. Now there are comets in the sky. They're not meteors. They're comets. Damn it. Because it's important to the Adventure Time lore. We have fans of the integrity of this show in the chat, probably. See, he's riding a comet. keep the mouse in order to bounce
Oh
Finn.
yeah, I see him. Oh, that's cool.
But
Oh dang.
if Finn goes, oh gosh, what was it again? There's an achievement for catching on fire as you fall down. But unfortunately, when that happens, Jake can't bounce you back up, so you get another achievement where like Finn falls deep into the ground. It's really funny.
Mhm.
That was some really good kicking, Jake. Jake from State Farm. Imagine if Cartoon Network went crazy and they just had John DiMaggio. I keep feeling like it's Joe DiMaggio, but it's John DiMaggio. It's confusing. There's an actor called John DiMaggio who's completely unrelated to this guy. Anyway,
Mm.
I love the DVD commentary on season one where they reveal that John DiMaggio has like was driving with his windows down. And he saw a kid with a Jake the Dog backpack, and he's the voice of that character. So he yelled out, "Jake the Dog!" And then Tom Kenny, the voice of the Ice King, and also SpongeBob, was like, "That's a lot of information for you to convey in the second and a half you have to drive by." He's like,
Yeah.
"I'm currently the person who provides the voice for that." Never mind, I passed you by.
That's funny.
It is funny.
Jake the dog's famous catchphrase: "Jake the dog."
Yeah. Get me going high.
I
I'm
remember
going
when he said that.
higher and
He kept
higher.
repeating all over the place.
Brian Griffin, the dog on Family Guy.
What is hit by a car?
Yeah. Did you
Yeah,
get a point for that one?
yeah. I like to imagine the host is just
I
like,
had to
yeah.
order this. Gosh, this is a really funny stream. I wish there was someone to watch it.
If only.
Oh man, I passed right by that comment. I could have written it. It's like the episode of Phineas and Ferb where they're all like, if that comet hits into
Oh
the
yeah,
asteroid hits the Earth, then Candace is in
Candace
charge.
is in charge. That's from Roller Coaster the musical. I remember.
I thought that was the first episode. Are you talking about?
It was a remake of the first episode to
I
make it
thought
a
the first
musical.
episode had Phineas say it because I remember.
Mhm.
I'm trying to remember if he. I'm pretty sure it was back when Phineas was, well, not voiced by a different person, but it was before his VA went through puberty,
Mhm.
so it was like a different
I'm
voice in a
pretty sure
way.
that line is. I'm pretty sure that line is specifically from Roller Coaster the musical because it's like. Okay, wait. Actually, no. Maybe I'm an
I
idiot.
thought that was the whole point, was that in the first episode, Candace says she's in charge conditionally,
Yeah, that's right.
and so I don't think
Okay,
it
hold
would
on.
make sense
I
to
need to
have
look
that
it up.
line and not have the payoff until like late. Wait, that would be like a missed opportunity, and the creators being like, "Yeah, I guess we should have done something about that." Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
where's
So Lady Rainicorn is interesting in this game. She's like Jake's girlfriend, and if you run into her, you hold the mouse button
Oh,
down. But if you get the birds, the if you get the birds, you have to rapidly click. So it's kind of a game of like whether you have to spam the click button or to,
mhm.
No, what did you say?
By the way, Reg, you were right. It's in the first episode. I was wrong.
So you can't really click on Finn while he's on the comet to kick Finn further. But gosh, Finn is really going far this time. I hope we get pretty far. There's like 30, I think it's like 33 and a third hundred meters is like the Ice Kingdom, and then 66 and a two thirds is like. Can you check see if we're back online?
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
So it let me
It
rejoin
says
the old
live.
stream,
Yeah.
so they can let me check something
Yeah, we're online.
real quick. You're sure?
We're good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
So
just turned on
that
audio and I heard
crashed.
you
What were
saying.
we talking about before we
I
goodness
don't know.
gracious. Oh, I remember now. The desert. We just reached the desert and we got an achievement for it. The desert is 33 and a third meters away. 33 and a third hundred meters away. And, you go there, you then after a while you get into the Ice Kingdom, which is weird because I feel like you should, like, have a water level in between. Wow, we're really going fast. But yeah, Lady Rainicorn, like, you have to hold the click down, whereas the birds will like you have to spam them, and it kind of makes sense in the universe because the birds you have to tell them to flap over and over again. So this is what I'm talking about. You go into space, but it's not quite space. It's like lumpy space or something. Adventure Time is weird. Adventure Time lure is weird. So the other day I wasn't sure how to, you know, gosh, what was it again? I wasn't sure how to crash into the ground at first, and I found out, oh, you just get really high, you know. Hold on a minute. I think I do want this upgrade.
Very high.
Yeah, it's like so incredibly high, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. That song isn't actually about drugs, but we like to imagine it's about drugs. Apparently it's from John Lennon's son's painting, which was titled that. I can't remember which of his sons that was. He has a son that he hates and a son that he it's really sad. Imagine your father's one of the Beatles and he hates you.
Imagine. Okay, picture this. Your father is one of the Beatles, and even worse, he hates you.
No, it's like it would be a good thing if he liked you.
Yeah.
Well, it depends.
It's just a funny sentence.
He might not be there for you like ever because of like the fact there's some black humor here. I wish someone was around to hear this.
I just posted it in the self promo channel in Ahmed's server. Maybe
You
someone will
should.
join. I did.
Really should.
I did. Is what
I'm glad.
I said. Okay, you were saying
He's
you
so
should like I
happy for
didn't
me to kick
already.
his butt.
Yeah.
Wow, this is really fast. Wow. Really going up there. Man, I did it. The timing is off sometimes. Sometimes Marceline doesn't hit you. If you like kick at the wrong time, you're like you just barely miss her. And you're like, oh man, I wish I'd kicked a little bit differently. The
Mm.
weird thing about the bounces is that they help you with distance, but after a while, like after so many upgrades, they stop being helpful. Like with distance,
Mm.
because you kick multiple times, you can get pretty far just by like kicking them really hard and like multiple times. So to bounce, there's no need to bounce them 6 times. So weird that you can do it 6 times. You actually start the game with one bounce, and I find that it makes sense from a game perspective, but it's also kind of weird that there's like 6 whole fucking upgrades, not 5 upgrades, and so there's 6 bounces, and it just seems unnecessary to me. But anyway,
6
let's go ahead
bounces.
and I wonder if I can get a comet upgrade after this round. I like how fast Chick the dog is in this game. He's like, move over, Thanos.
Jake the dog on Adventure Time.
uh,
What
I'm trying to think
what
here.
happened to him?
Uh, gosh, what was I? What joke was I making before that? I don't
What's a
remember, but
funny thing that happened to Jake on Adventure Time that like could be like a trivia question?
yeah, he says he goes to these mermaids because Finn is kidnapped, and the mermaids are trying to tell jokes, and one of them tells the joke wrong. No, they're nymphs. Nymphs. They're like waterfall hair
Big
nymphs.
difference.
Their hair is waterfalls. And why
Ah.
did the mermaid see a movie and like he's like, no, y'all are horrible at jokes. Did you hear the one about the goblin who got his left arm and left leg cut off? And they're like, no. And he's like, that's okay. He's all right now. And he blacks out from laughing so hard at his own jokes. And you see him later in like a completely different location. He's like, how did I get up here? You blacked out from laughing so hard at your own joke.
Damn.
He was an asshole in that episode. It was like the episode 2A, no, 2B of season 2. I know it was early on in season 2, but like Finn is captured by these gnomes who want him to turn the Earth inside out, which they refer to as turning the Earth upside down so that the bottom is. It's weird because like gnomes are flat earthers confirmed.
Those damn gnomes.
Yeah, they think that they want the Earth upside down, but like the Earth is a sphere, so how the fuck would you? That would just like not do anything. That would like not be noticeable to people because you would have the seasons backwards, but It's just kind of weird to me. But Finn is captured and Finn and Jake's like jamming. I love that. I think those comments have been disabled now because of YouTube Kids, but there used to be one where called Jake shows you how it's done for 25 minutes. Excuse me, 25 minutes HD, and it was really funny.
It
We
was
got double
fantastic.
rainicorn, double rainbow mile away or something. Right in the comment. Gosh, this game's cool. Oh wow,
God,
Star
this game is
Grabber.
so awesome.
Yeah, it's
It
like
looks
that.
pretty fun. I gotta
It
say.
is really fun. It's really fun just to watch Finn just get the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah. Yeah. Great animation. Damn, you're going. You are really going. Holy shit.
I told you.
So you could give him like an extra kick.
Yeah, you can get up to 5 kicks and up to 6 bounces. The bounce is like
Mm,
the reason I'm moving the cursor over
see.
Finn at all times so that Jake will bounce him up. I haven't bought too many
Okay.
because even though we're going for 100% completion, like with the achievements and shit, I just don't want to. I don't want too many bounces because it gets annoying bouncing him over and over again because it's not as fun because he's bouncing real low. So there's not as much shit for him to bounce on. Like not, you know what I mean? Like he's not bouncing with the objects like the clouds and the Marcelines. Imagine if Marceline just went crazy and they tried to destroy her and she's immortal and she becomes they split her up into a bunch of Marcelines and all the Marcelines like
What?
that sounds like a terrible episode of Adventure of Dragon Ball. That sounds like a terrible way to ruin the arc. Dragon Ball just ruining the arc. That's a real
That's funny.
episode of the manga, or not the episode, but that's a real chapter of the manga. Zamasu, look up. Do not look up Infinite Zamasu. Okay,
Worst mistake of my life.
worst mistake of my life, indeed. So about 2 upgrades at once here. Oh, that was a good kick. Oh boy. Let's just keep kicking. Keep kicking, Finn. I mean, Jake. The comment you don't have to do anything, but Rainicorn is basically the same thing, but you gotta hold the mouse down.
Hmm.
So these fans blow Finn a little bit, but they're not as good as bouncing from like Marceline or even the clouds, the lumpy space clouds. I think these are lumpy space clouds. Can't remember what they're called. I assume they were lumpy space and lumpy space princess and shit.
I've heard of that character.
Yeah, it started because the series creator, what was his name again? Pendleton Ward. Pendleton Ward would like go around the office saying curse words in a Valley Girl accent,
Mhm.
and that became Lumpy Space Princess. Do you think there's people who identify with her as like a trans icon because of the fact that she's
Possible.
voiced by a man and she's just like a
It
lump?
is possible. Remember
That'd
the
be really
memes about
cool.
Otis from Barnyard being a trans
Yeah,
icon?
yeah. They started off as memes, I think, but like I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ruin someone's fun. I'm not a cop, okay?
I'm not a cop.
I'm not a pig. Pigs, oink.
Cows go moo.
Okay, so we got the full pack achievement from where we bought everything once,
Oh,
but not
Natalie's
multiple
here.
times. Natalie, how are you doing, Natalie? We were talking about Adventure Time. I haven't seen the full
Yeah, we're playing
series
this.
or anything.
She said, "Hello, my internet is a bit spotty, so it might not stay long, but whatevs." Haha, wow. Did you wait, how much of Adventure Time have you seen?
Which one of us?
Yeah, you, Red
I saw
Demon.
the first 4-ish seasons. I think I saw I know I've seen every episode of season 2
That's
and
pretty good.
1.
I
I
just saw whatever episodes were airing on Cartoon Network, which I didn't watch
No,
Cartoon Network
that's
that
how I
often.
was with season 3 and 4, and then I stopped after like the season 4 finale because I heard that the follow ups to that cliffhanger was bad or whatever, and then I kind of became a hater of it. And I came back for the original series finale, were like called "Come Along with Me," which is named after the ending song. But anyway, So I haven't seen all of Adventure Time or nothing, but
Hmm.
it's actually weird how there's worlds in this game. You get start off in the Grass Kingdom where Finn and Jake live, and then you go to the desert, and then it's a weird desert. I think it's like I don't know if it's like Candy or oh, but yeah, you start off in the Grass Kingdom, and then you eventually end up in the Ice Kingdom. And it's weird that they have worlds because you're mostly in the sky the whole time. You're just fucking around. This is a really fun game. Wish you could play it, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, I could totally do it.
Yeah, you could. I should give you the
Yeah,
controller right now.
the controller for the Flash games.
Yeah, it's like it's. Can you imagine if Flash games supported controllers? That'd be awesome.
That would like for
Not for this
multiplayer.
game, but it's like gosh,
I
what's
think
a
I
good
tried doing that
Flash
one time,
game?
getting like one of those programs that let you map controller inputs onto keyboard
Yeah, I'm sure it wouldn't
inputs,
work
but
too well because of the lack of a
yeah,
joypad configuration. I
yeah.
like the
I mean, like theoretically, if it uses like a D-pad, you could like map that onto the arrow keys or whatever, and it could work.
I don't know about that, man. Sounds like you're making stuff up
What do you
again.
mean?
I don't know. I my mouth
I
makes
didn't get it.
words
I mean, I didn't get
sometimes.
it working. To be fair,
Weird, really going fast. I like how the comments can be kicked, but only if you do it at the right time. You can't just What's Natalie saying in the chat? Anything? It's
she
cool if
said,
she
"I've
doesn't have
seen one
anything
or
to
two.
say.
I've seen 1 or 2 episodes of Adventure Time, but it never hooked me." She said.
Oh, that's awful. That's like
Oh,
your
that's
parents
awful.
didn't
I'm
love
sorry for
you.
your loss.
Yeah, it's like have you seen those ads in the theater where like I don't know if it's a local thing, but they talk about I can't remember which internet provider, but the guy's all like, hold on, I gotta mash the shit out of this click button. Uh, they talk. There's like they talk about it like it's a field. Are we back? Someone email me.
I'm I'm sure if it says you're live, you must be live.
It says end broadcast. I guess it's still
Someone
going.
send me a
Someone email.
fax.
Yeah. Can't wait to max out Marceline. Get the maximum amount of Marceline because people. Series creator wrote a song for the show where in her introduction where they said she was the sexy vampire lady. It was awesome. He was so brave to say that.
He was so brave. They would never let him say that nowadays.
No, they would.
I remember there was something that used the word sexy, and I was like surprised as a kid. I forgot what it was.
Was it mean fuck kingdom?
No, I did not play Meat and Fuck Kingdom as a kid, unfortunately.
I hope you did. I hope you didn't. I didn't know you meant as a kid. I wouldn't have told that joke if he said as a kid because I would have been like embarrassed to say it.
I was the kid who always saw like all the other kids were playing like Grand Theft Auto and Call of Duty, and I was like, "What are you
Yeah, I was
doing?"
like that for a long time, except I kind of started watching shows. Well, it depends on what age group. Because when I was in kindergarten, I didn't know any better, so I watched like, Futurama, and I didn't get in trouble, but they told my parents I was saying the word ass. They were like,
Uh,
you should probably not say that word.
you said the A word.
I used to think that's what Mr. Krabs was called on the dumpster in SpongeBob, and I found out it was probably like motherfucker.
Yeah,
I
I don't know. Crabs
I
is
kept I don't know if it was
what word
bastard or
would
if it
that
was like
be?
motherfucker. It's
Asshole.
probably
It could really be
motherfucker.
anything, honestly.
Yeah, it can't be ass because you'd have to have an and. It's like you can't say a
Oh,
ass.
Crabs
So
is asshole. Yeah, you're right. It's not Crabs is an. So
so it's got to be
Crabs is
like
a
bastard or
fuckface.
motherfucker or something. Fuckface. I like how we have confirmation now that that episode had an uncensored version of this, and
Yeah.
someone got a hold of it apparently because not
Crowd
just
is a
that it
lifted
leaked,
head.
not just a part of it leaked, but that like one of the series create not series creators, one of the crew members said they had a copy of it and that Clancy Brown was fucking hilarious in it. Sounds about
Mm.
right because I think that guy like I don't know. I've just heard. I can imagine him being the one who swears all the time. I think there's also a clip that surfaced recently of him singing the "Oh, if I could talk to money" song, but instead he says "fucking fucking fuck."
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's
It's
like a
really funny.
blooper.
It's a
Yeah.
blooper. It's like something Nickelodeon didn't want you to hear.
Hmm.
Don't worry, I won't tattle on them. Oh, I guess I did to my whole audience. Hold on a minute. I guess I had one bounce. Oh, I'm going fast. Gotta go fast. Not like Sonic 1. This is actual fast. This is like too fast. This is like dangerous.
Too
I like the episode
fast.
of Adventure Time where they're like, I heard it's dangerous to play that drum solo too. Play that drum solo that's got 100 pieces. I think it was like 150 pieces of percussion. They said, I heard it's dangerous to play that song. I heard this guy, Benson Skeleton kind of fired like multiple times because of that song. That drum
Mm,
solo, I should say. Come on, baby. Let me keep going forward.
baby.
Didn't really fall slowly right now. It's weird. Things falling really slowly. Man, I'm way too slow. Sonic would be ashamed. It's like
Sonic
that
would
meme where
be
like,
ashamed.
have you seen that meme where like it says when you get a speeding ticket and the guy's looking into his locker at a picture of Sonic and he's like, I have failed you.
Wait, why would I mean wouldn't getting a speeding ticket be like succeeding
No,
for some?
because he was told to go slow. He didn't
Mm.
go fast because he
Oh,
had to
right,
stop.
right, right,
He had to pull
right.
over for the cop. If he was truly
Oh.
a Sonic fan, he would like just keep going. He would just
Sonic
turn up the
fans
music to live and
only
learn.
only only real Sonic fans don't obey traffic laws.
I saw this meme. I saw this post the other day about this right on red shit. You know right on red, right? You drive, right?
Yeah, 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 I do. Yeah.
Why
I
don't?
saw that
Anyway,
post.
so apparently, like you can like red butt. That's funny. Apparently, you can like turn right and keep going even if the light's red, unless it says not
You
to.
can, yeah. You can turn right on red unless
But
there's a sign that says you can't.
some people think of the cars in front of you, you can like you can go around the car and
Yeah.
proceed. And it was
That is
awful.
a
I'm like,
no.
it's even more dangerous than like what a family member of mine does. Whenever I'm in the car with them and I pass by this intersection, they'll usually like turn right on red by going into the shoulder, even though the cars like stop because they want to go straight or something, or maybe they just don't want to go. Maybe they just don't want to go right on red. Maybe they just don't feel like it. That's a valid way. Playing it safe. Don't want to get your car destroyed because it's a nice car or whatever. I don't know. It just seems excessive to like be that aggressive as a driver.
Yeah, I don't like being aggressive as a driver at all. Like I hear people talk about like, oh, I get road rage. It's like, why? Just fucking relax.
Nah, man, my mom gets road rage.
Yeah, I
It's
guess I'm a very
I rage at video games, but that
yeah,
I
I
kind of
rage at
hate.
video games. Nothing else. Nothing else makes me angry.
No, there's lots of stuff that makes me mad. But what I was gonna say was that my dad will like yell at the TV for basketball. And I'm
Yeah.
like, Dad,
My
those aren't people. That's not a video game. You can't yell at the screen to make them do better like you can at a video game.
my dad yells at his computer.
That's bad too, but not for the same reason.
Mm.
Oh boy, have we been here a while. I hope that stream turns out okay because we did fuck it up a couple times.
I think it's pretty
OBS
good.
did
Like it's
crash.
somehow started going again, which is nice.
Yeah, I hope it's working right now because I hope we haven't been talking to the
It is
void
working.
again.
It is working.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, I am from the South, kind of. We were
Yeah,
the
you
ones
are.
who. I like how you're like, yeah, we are, and I'm like, no, I'm a border state. The Lincoln needed us to like beat the shit out of the KKK or something.
Kentucky isn't the I mean,
No, it's definitely a
mm,
border state. It's like you don't know your Civil War history if you don't think Kentucky was a border state. It was very important in the
it's
Civil
south. It's
War's
south of
history.
me, which means that it's the South.
Yeah. But I was gonna say, you know, it was very important. I think Virginia was also important, but they were straight up Confederacy. It's weird 'cause you
Mm.
see these this map in your textbook, and it's all like, guys, there were slave states, there were Union states, and there were Union slave states. Isn't that weird? It's like all the
What?
Confederacy
What do
was.
you mean?
It took
What
me
do
a
you mean?
second to realize that like the Confederacy was all slave states. I'm like, why isn't there any union? Why isn't there any Confederacy free states? And I realized, oh, I'm an idiot.
Mm. Yeah.
I like how West Virginia pulled a no U card on the on because they seceded from the Confederacy and they rejoined the Union in 1963. It was just in time for Lincoln to issue the proclamation, the Emancipation
Emancipation.
Proclamation. It was just in time. Yeah, I think he waited. I don't have an official word on this, but I think he waited until like after West
I
Virginia was a
don't.
state.
I don't have an official word on this. Like you have some sort of like source giving you an update.
No, I meant like I was looking it up and it didn't say that Lincoln waited, but like I assume he waited so he didn't have to badmouth West Virginia because they did agree to abolish slavery gradually over time compared to like
Mm.
the rest of the Confederacy, but
I like how
they
we're
were all
discussing the Civil War while you're playing Adventure Time, Kick the Fin or whatever.
no. Abe Lincoln is a deity in Adventure Time lore. He's the
Oh,
king of
is he?
Mars and shit. He was and
He's the king
spoilers.
of.
Spoilers, he's the king of Mars because in the pilot episode, Finn got frozen and his mind got teleported to Mars. So he was like talking to
Oh my
Lincoln,
god.
and they decided to. And after they moved to Cartoon Network, they decided to keep that lore in season 3 where he's the king of Mars for some reason. I thought
That's funny.
it was funny. He's like, damn. I don't remember how we got off on. Oh fuck! The comet crashed me into the ground. We've been playing a while. I actually don't know how the currency works in this game. Is it just points that you get when the result screen, or is it based on meters? I like how this game uses a metric system because they didn't want to. I don't know why they use a metric system here. Like the kids aren't gonna know what those numbers mean. They're in the air or something. But yeah,
I don't know.
it uses the metric system, which I'm really proud of because I like the metric system. It's like less sucky. It's like
Yeah,
less
I mean, I
sucky. There's
guess
still some problems, but you know,
this was probably like it appeared in it was playable in other countries. Most countries use
I
the
would
metric
hope so
system.
because I every country except I think it's
Yeah.
Canada, Australia, and Britain has like a weird mix. I think Canada does
No,
too, but
Canada uses the metric system.
no, they use pounds for like weight, like their body. They
Well,
use.
yeah, because but they use like meters and stuff, right?
I think it's like us, where like no, it's like Britain, where like they don't. They're stubborn. Okay, just leave it at that. No, I'm
Britain,
joking, but
Canada,
for
and
real,
USA use the metric system.
they don't. I saw a whole deep dive about it. I think Canada and Britain both use a weird hybrid of the metric system and the imperial system. We're talking about units of
Mm.
measurement and Adventure Time playthrough. But yeah, oh gosh, Finn broke his spine.
Poor Finn.
Poor Finn. I like how the comments don't get more numerous; they just get really strong as shit. I think. I don't know. I'm not sure now.
Mm.
We are really going high. Can we get much higher?
Can we get
Cosmonaut!
much
Yay!
higher?
Finn's in space!
Yeah,
Space
space has
Finn!
been reached. Space Finn.
Space Finn. I don't know why. That just sounds funny to me for some reason.
Space Finn. That feels like a joke they do in like an Adventure Time episode.
I know it sounds like a joke they make in Family Guy or something. I don't know, just something about the way they
Space
say.
Finn.
It reminds me of that time SpongeBob was on the car in when Peter had to get Meg as a chauffeur. It was
Hmm?
like because he got his license taken away, which happens when you
No.
like drunk drive.
Oh, I need to renew my
He was
license.
drunk driving and Peter Griff,
Peter Griff,
he was like
the
he got his
man,
daughter
the
Meg.
guy, Peter Griffin, the guy on Family Guy.
No, but for real, we might actually get to see Finn fall down to Earth and become a oh shit, the birds cock blocked me. I was hoping we'd get to see him crash land, catch on fire, just bang into the. Gosh, we've really gone far. We're really into the Ice Kingdom now. I don't think we're gonna make it though. Oh man, this gonna be kind of boring. I guess I'll just wait for him to fall down and just not bounce him. So I wanna get progression here. I want to bounce him all the time. There we go. More comets. I like how Jake is like sometimes he's falling behind and he'll just like kick the shit out of Finn and he'll like he's determined to kick Finn's ass. Gosh, this is a fun game. Did we ever explain to Natalie why I'm doing this? It's because Metroid Prime
It's
4 was
it's
in
in the
the.
description.
I hope so.
And
Okay.
she clearly did read it because she asked, "Are you excited for Prime 4?" I'd love to try those games one day. I don't have a
No,
Switch, but
mate.
that won't stop me.
No, mate. I
No,
don't.
mate.
I don't. I don't do. I don't. I. I don't play first person shooters. I'm gonna play my first one soon, but I don't currently. So I don't. Oh fuck! I missed the
Oh,
fucking gold digger, ground digger.
I think
I
we're
missed
there.
that
I think we're
achievement.
there.
Fuck! I wanted to put it on screen anyway. Oh, just rebuild it. Who's gonna give me a loan, jackass? You? You got an ATM on a torso light bright of yours? Robot Chicken. The episode where that guy, Seth Green as Emperor Palpatine gets really mad because Vader let them blow up the Death Star. Well, he didn't let them, but he kind of underestimated them, I guess, a bit. Gosh, we're really going high. 800 meters in the air. That's space, man.
Base.
Is that why they did a metric system? So no one would know that, like, Finn isn't actually that high up? Because 800 meters is only like zero point 0.8 kilometers, which is like 2 miles or something. No, that's not right. It's like a quarter of a mile or something, I think. I don't know how to convert between the two systems. I just know that one of them is better than the other. I don't really have a good frame of reference for a lot of. Like, I have no idea how big a mile is because, like, they don't teach me that shit in schools. They
You
teach
just
me it's
kind of instinctively know.
5,280 feet, but I have no idea how big that is in relative. Like, relative. God damn it! I right clicked on by accident. I'm using the trackpad, by the way. This is a really good stream, by the
Trackpad.
way.
Wow.
Oh gosh, what time is it? You're gonna have to leave soon.
Yeah, I am.
Jake the dog on Adventure Time. Here we go. Here we go. We got the ending.
Oh my god, the ending.
She says, "How did you get here so fast?" It was a pain in the butt. So we at least got the ending before, even though we didn't.
The
So here's some
ending.
music for you. Here's some sound for you because it unmuted itself for some reason. Gosh, I'm really flying high.
I wanna fly high.
Did you know that's Bridge Zone from Sonic 1 8-bit?
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
They played that song at the Sonic Symphony. Not Bridge Zone.
Yeah,
They did it in the
I need
original,
to.
but they played
They
the
played. I want to. Believe in
yeah,
myself. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Believe
Believe
Myself.
in
Yeah.
myself.
There was an orchestral medley of both that and It Doesn't Matter, Sonic's
Oh
theme.
shit! I'm falling to the ground again. I'm really gonna. Oh man, poor Finn, caught on fire in the atmosphere. So
Don't you hate it when that happens?
I want to say though that I'm going to go see it in Nashville because I live in Kentucky, which is kind of the South but kind of not because of Lincoln.
Mhm.
Beating the shit out of Finn in this game, just kicking him and beating his ass.
They beat
Imagine
his
this was
ass.
V8 and like there was jokes like Finn.
Ow, ow. He just goes, owie, owie.
Oh fuck, he says.
He
No,
says
John.
Finn is just getting like kicked and he's like, oh fuck.
I was gonna say something like John Maggio saying, "Oh yeah, hell yeah," but no. Uh, It reminds me of Sonic Heroes where that dude's like, or Knuckles says, "Shit, rock, yeah."
Get
I think it's
rock.
supposed to be hit. I think it's supposed to be hit, rock, yeah, but it sounds like shit. It sounds like he's cursing, and it's really funny. I love that clip of Finn where he says, "What the zip?" because the actual context of that is that someone put in the storyboard that it was like Finn saying, "Dude, what the fuck?"
Yeah, I've seen that picture of it. Yeah, you
He's
just
like,
pull
"Yeah,
up.
I've shown it to you multiple times." It's like, dude, what the fuck?
Dude, what the fuck?
Oh, it's not like that. It's like, dude, what the fuck?
Dude, what the fuck?
There you go. You said it right. You pronounced it correctly. You know my culture a little bit better now.
My god, this is my culture.
Interesting. Is that what it means when people say that white people have culture? It's one of
Yeah, they
those
have dude, what
memes.
the fuck? That's their culture.
Oh gosh. I love the comments and shit. Yeah, the comments get better over time. They like give you more upwards. Like right there, I was just going down, and like the comments started tilting me more and more closer to up. Gosh, it's a fun game.
Fun game, dude.
Not as fun as Undertale, no. I heard a word like I heard
What
part
else?
of a word and I just assumed you said Undertale. Gosh, Lady Rainicorn is really OP now because I did a bunch of upgrades to her. Gosh, I'm in space again. Here we
Space.
go. Just gotta go to space. So much space. Space, space, space.
Spaceship.
What'd you say, Sean?
I said spaceship, like from the
Oh,
Lego movie.
spaceship. You ever seen Olimar's spaceship in Super Mario Galaxy?
Yeah, I
I think it
have.
was called the Dolphin. No,
It
you
is called the
haven't.
Dolphin. Yeah, I have. What
No,
do you
man, you
mean?
totally pussied out as soon as you got the Honey Hive Galaxy. You're like, too many bees, I'm out.
What? What are you talking about? I've beaten Mario Galaxy several times. It's literally like my
I need
favorite
to
game.
100%. I need to 100% it, and I don't know if I can do Super Mario Galaxy 2. It's like too much. You ever think about Pete Bass, the missing Beatle, who got kicked out because I don't know why, but Lennon and McCartney wanted him out of the band, so they called up their manager Epstein, and he was like, "Yeah, let me just kick him out of the band real quick. Sorry, boy, you're out of the. Get the fuck out, Pete. Pack up your shit and get out." Oh gosh, I guess you're gonna have to go soon. So, do you have
Yeah.
any closing remarks on this game?
Uh, it's cool. I like this game. It's funny. I should review one of those one of those launchy games before sometimes if they're very big.
Don't do punt the pooch. You'll like not have enough upgrades and shit.
Yeah,
I
well,
love.
I already talked about. What about? I think like Learn to Fly is kind of like one of the big ones.
What the hell is that?
Oh, you never heard of Learn to Fly?
What about Doctor?
That's one I've heard of.
It was like Air Votar, I think what it was called on the because Cartoon Network did this game twice for some reason. It was really
Yeah,
cool.
look into it. I have to go to work now, so I'll
All
see you
right,
later.
see you,
Anyways,
Sean. Go ahead and
see
end
ya.
the call. I can't tell if he's ended the call because I have do not disturb on because of I don't know. So I guess it's just me now. I am legend. I am legend. It breaks his spine again. Oh gosh. I think we already got the achievement for the top notch. I'll check the achievements in a minute, but really glad Sean was able to make it. Oh, near just as bad. I might fall down. Imagine how hard this game would be if you had to click on Marceline every time she popped up and could help you. Oh boy, this is taking a while. We're gonna. I'm hoping to get all the achievements. I don't know. It's been kind of a cursed string because we had to start over so many times. Well, I noticing we weren't just talking to the void all that time. We check the achievements. We should be pretty close. Right, six comets. I thought it was five. 6 times on one bird. Bounce 5 times on Jake. We're really close. We gotta. Just gotta. We're gonna have to bounce 6 times on Jake at some point, though. I think we already got the that one achievement. Gosh, Finn's really. Finn has so much fun in this game where he gets his ass kicked. So the strategy here is when Finn falls down too fast, you have to kick him to make him not fall on his ass like the fire. Don't let him catch on fire. Yeah, kind of like that. I'm really high up now. Fuck it. Don't need to bounce too hard. We gotta speed run this shit. We gotta get going faster. No reason to bounce that many times. I wonder what speed runs of this game would be like. Yep, there he goes. He's falling down. Look at that face he makes. He looks really fucking. This poor guy. Oh, a good kick at the very beginning. Very useful. Fucking kick for no reason. Wasn't a good use of the kick, but I just felt like in the moment. You know. Anyway, gonna be almost 3 o'clock. Here we go. Going pretty high, pretty fast. There's a good Marceline bounce. Fans are kind of useful for cooling down Finn. Well, I'm really going far. Wish I saved the kick or something. Oh well. Imagine we could just like kick someone into space all the time. I think there's a glitch I encountered the other day where like the game freaks out and it generates another lady unicorn that you can't spawn out of or whatever. Oh, that was good. That was some good. We're almost back to where we were, where like the game decides you've won. You get the ending. We're not 100% though. We're gonna keep going until we get 100%. These comments are powerful today. I like the sound of the wind. I'm actually not sure if you guys can hear the sound anymore, but maybe you can. I guess you can hear the music. I didn't think of that. Gosh, we've really been going a while. Wonder what the high score is. Ah, there we go. Lord of the Comets. Are we back? That was a really good run that I just did, but I couldn't. Look at all those stars, man. Fuck. Um, see what we got here. We just gotta get the birds 5 times, and then we could just do the upgrades. Just say fucking get all the upgrades for the balance. Gosh, this is really fast. I'm already like, gosh, damn. I didn't mean to say. I didn't mean to sound like I'm censoring myself in a weird way, but this might be a world record. Yeah, I wasted a kick. Oh well. I'm really high up. I just want to see if you guys can hear me. Oh man, I fucked that up. I'm dead. Perfect kick. Perfect timing, I think. We're almost done with this stream. And I should have. I'm worried I'm not gonna get all of the birds in this run because it would be really helpful if I got all the birds in this run. Holy shit! 2 comments in a row. Damn. Go to the comments indeed. I hope I get the birds. Gonna have to conserve on the. Gonna have to conserve on the kicks. It looks terrified here. It's like I don't have control, man. This is really going a long ways. I think there was a Adventure Time. Gosh, what was it again? There's a game called Jumpin' Fin. Was it Turbo or was it Super Jumpin' Fin? I think it was like a mobile game for the iPad and shit. I am really going well. Do I have the bird achievement yet? I can't remember. I am really going far this time around. Damn. I don't think I've ever gone this far before in terms of meters. The flag distance thing. Gotta. There we go, Bird Boy. Let's see how far I can go. Actually, I hope this stream didn't crash too bad. 16,000 meters. 16. Finn's been going 16 kilometers. Oh, one over the limit that I needed for the bird. Wow, two. Three. I am really going far. 18 kilometers. Damn it, I messed up. Oh well. Should have kicked. Well, I got everything maxed out except for this one. I'll just go ahead and max power. Yeah, baby. Now we just gotta get Jake. Now we just gotta get Jake to bounce Finn 6 times. Oh boy, I'm glad I almost be done with this. Because even though I really love this game, I feel like it's hard to make commentary for it. Because Shauna and I really had a good time talking. I did something. I haven't bounced a single time. That's pretty a problem. I'm really going far this time too. Trying to pay attention to how fast he's falling. Oh, good. The birds slowed me down. Uh, okay, that's good. Shit. I just want to bounce 6 times. I want to be done. We can do one more after this, but I think I'm almost done. Yeah, just imagine this comet just moved to the Ice Kingdom and shit. Oh, man, I shouldn't have kicked there. I need to bounce 6 times. Well, yeah, I really messed up now because I'm really high. So incredibly high. That's not how the song goes, but back to the blue skies. I'm not gonna kick this time. I think I'll just let him bounce one or two more times and then I'll kick. I really need to get that 6 bounce achievement so I can be done. Flew over the cloud. Almost here. Marceling didn't bounce me too high there because here we go, last achievement. If he has all the achievements. There we go. Now it's in the hands of fate. There we go, Marceline. Nice Marceline to finish off the playthrough. I think. Yeah, there we go. Wow, I got to the infinity mark, I think. Yeah, everything should be get then buried into the ground. Fall hard and turn into an asteroid. Alright, I think that about covers it. Yeah, we got all the achievements. Alright, thank you for joining me, everyone. See ya. Bye.